It's cute because the most romantic thing we do together is when we're both fucking a girl and he's always eating the pussy. I love butt. I love eating ass. So I'm like licking the asshole and he's licking the pussy. And like, so we both are doing it at the same time. And there's like a moment when we both lock eyes and we're like eating them and like eating it at the same time. And it's like, aww.
1, 2, 3, funk it.
My darling, I love you, 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 I love you.
So everyone wants to know how our relationship works in the way that, you know, Johnny fucks lots of different women and I only fuck him. Well, I fuck lots of different girls also, but I only fuck his penis. Everyone, I guess, wants to know how that works, but to us, it works very easily. Some people on the internet think that Johnny is controlling and that he won't let me work with other guys. Something crazy like that. It couldn't be further from the truth. I've come pretty close to working with other guys before. You know, I've talked to different companies and Johnny was very supportive, like whatever you need, if it's gonna make you happy, whatever makes you happy. So.
Well, considering you never find any other guys attractive, hardly any, and you are pretty much a lesbian, but it's great because we point out girls together.
Well, we're so creepy together.
Yeah.
If you see us at a restaurant together, like we were just at a restaurant together, like look at her, who would you rather fuck, her or her?
It's perfect for me, personally.
Well, it's
because
perfect for me too, though.
Well, when we met, we kind of were already in our roles. I had already been in porn for 7, 8 years, and she obviously knew who I was and what I did, and was comfortable with that. And, you know, she is obviously who she was, you know, and kind of innocent.
Sexually innocent.
Sexually innocent, and very perverted, but sexually innocent. So she needed an outlet, I feel like, for all that sexual energy.
Yeah, I've always been too sexual for past boyfriends. I've always been too freaky and too much. And yeah, he's been perfect for me sexually. And he just is so awesome in bed, obviously. Like, no one is quite as intense as me, you know, ever in life. But in bed, he is so fucking intense. And he just, like, grabs you and just, like, fucking invades your whole, like, body. And just, like, I don't know. I just love it. And then so, you know, being with other girls with him is, I think, our favorite thing to do together is fuck girls together. It's cute because the most romantic thing we do together is when we're both fucking a girl and he's always eating the pussy. I love butt. I love eating ass. So I'm like licking the asshole and he's licking the pussy. And like, so we both are doing it at the same time. And there's like a moment when we both lock eyes and we're like eating them and like eating it at the same time. And it's like, aw, that's like our romance, you know? Like, that's like my favorite thing to do, I think, with you.
Aww.
It's like, that's our cuteness, you know?
For me, being in porn and fucking other girls is great, but there's no connection like the connection we have together. And, you know, when it's you and I and another girl, it's so intense.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Because,
I laugh the whole time.
Because we're both so into each other and so into the other girl, like as a couple, that it's so, I don't know, electrifying.
I really want to be the third girl and get fucked by both of us. Like, if you get tag teamed by us, like, you're so lucky. Like, I want to feel that, you know? Like, we're so intense, so
yeah,
that would be really cool.
Well, it's funny, but the only time you really get jealous is when she like knows who I work with and is into the girl, and she's like, I want to come, I want to be there. Her thing is, she's like, I'll do balls.
Do you guys need someone to lick your balls? Or like, I can be the fluffer. Yeah, I think the jealousy thing is the only time that I feel jealous is more like, not really jealous. It's like I feel left out. I'm like, I want to come. Yeah. Like 3 girls and you're like fucking 3 girls at once, and I'm like at home like, I want to fuck 3 girls at once.
I know, and I feel bad because I'm like, I wish you could come. I mean, I wish you could be the fluffer and just do balls. And we're just coming to the scene, you know, who cares?
I think that one thing that people don't get is that how close I am with all the other porn stars. Like, when he's on set with certain girls, like, they'll text me or they're tweeting me like, I wish you were here, and they always tell him, oh, I wish Kissa was here, you know? And like sometimes he comes home, he's like, sometimes I get to work and the girl's like disappointed it's me and they wish you were there. So I think I have really strong connections.
Where's Kissa? I'm like,
you're like, bitch, what about me? But yeah, I think I formed such strong connections with them. The last time he worked with August Ames, I like wrote her a cute little note and like folded it into a heart and put it in his lunch for him to take to work.
it was so cute.
Yeah, and it's cute like when we do invite girls over and we fuck girls together, at first, every single girl without exception is very like trying to be respectful. And I always have to tell them, and I do, right, to make them feel comfortable.
You always
like,
do.
Please do whatever you want to him, like love him, like touch him, do it all. And they're like, oh, are you sure? Are you sure? I'm like, please. There's a lot of boundaries that people don't understand. And I guess that what would make me sad is if he was fucking a girl and like texting her all the time and they were like hanging out and like not just fucking like.
Well, for myself and a lot of performers I know, we differentiate between real life sex and scene sex. And
totally.
It's completely different to me. And that's where a lot of, I don't know if it's just girls or people in general kind of get it blurred. But to me, and we kind of went through that in the beginning too.
Yeah.
Where because it was funny, she thought in the beginning, like after the scene, you cuddle with the girl and like hang out with the girl and make sure she's okay. I'm like, baby, after the scene, I nut and I'm out of there as fast as I can to take a shower and fucking get on with my day, you know?
Yeah, you're like, trust me, I come on her face and get my paycheck and I'm fucking out. Like, I need a smoothie. Like, I need to go eat. Like, yeah, I definitely thought that, I don't know, because for me, I've never fucked a guy that I wasn't in love with. So it didn't make sense to me that like you cuddle after, like that's what you do, and he's like, oh, that would be so weird.
Yeah, but you need like, she's so sexual and so passionate, and after sex it's just like she's just like I'm sure you guys have seen, but she needs to be like caressed and loved, you know, which I always try to do.
And the girls do it to me too. Like when we have threesomes, the girl's so cute, especially like certain girls, like my wife Katrina Jade. She's so nice. Like she knows like not even to get up after sex. Like when she fucks me, like she just stays there and holds me, and I'm like, oh. And
to be able to share pussy with the love of your life is the best fucking thing. I mean, it's amazing because we both love it. So there's never have we fucked a girl or done a scene with another girl where there's been any kind of jealousy or weirdness or never. Anything.
I'm more excited, I think, than you are to fuck a girl. Like, I'm always like, yeah! Like, I'm always laughing. And I love it because, like, when I fuck a girl by myself, then I have to, like, eat her pussy and whatever, which is great and everything, but I love to eat ass. So, like, when he's there, he eats the pussy and I eat the bottom. And I'm like, yes, perfect.
I encourage her to get all the pussy she wants without me. I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous at all. I am a little bit jealous. I'm a little jealous guy.
Plot twist. Plot twist. Well, I think it's because to you, I am like, you've never had like a girl who's been loyal to you.
Yeah, you're very special because, you know, for a guy like me, I never expected to meet anyone like you being in the business. I always just figured, you know, my dating pool is porn girls, which is fine. And you know, once you meet a girl on set and you know she's fucking other guys and that's what she's doing, it's completely normal then. But when you meet a girl who's never done it before, like I've put a lot of thought into her working with other guys, and I've always really been 50-50 about it. You know, I could go either way.
But you've always been supportive of it.
Yeah,
You're always I'll help you through it. Like, we'll figure this out together. Like,
well, totally, and I've always left it up to you. Really,
totally.
You know, I've been supportive, but I'm like, if you want to do it, if you're 100% into it, I mean, go for it. And you know,
you're like, it's just work at the end of the day.
Yeah, and it's work. I understand that. I've been doing it forever.
It was so cute though. Like the first time that I really was talking to a company about shooting with other guys, the cutest fucking thing he ever said was, "But who's gonna carry you to the makeup room after you guys have sex? Like, who's gonna cuddle you?" Like he was so worried that like I would be like because that is actually true. Like if I did fuck another guy on set, I would be like in a puddle of a mess afterwards, and he wouldn't give a fuck. Like he'd go get his paycheck, and I'd be like,
the crew,
love me.
The crew would be cleaning up around you, like, are you done with that sofa? We need that. We need to get that offset. But yeah, I would worry about her on set because of that. And I always want everything to be perfect and her to be happy. And you know, I know who she would work with in porn and would be very respectful, and everybody would be really cool.
when I remember when, you know, close to the time we first met, and I told you, like, I don't really want to fuck other guys, but obviously you could fuck other girls and everything. And it was so sad because you said something about how you never thought that anyone would ever love you or accept you for who you are that wasn't in the business. And I thought that was really sad to think about. And I remember some of the people that were judging me for being with a porn star, you know, at the beginning of our relationship. They were like, how could you ever be with him? Like, what are you talking about? And I was just thinking, do you not think that porn stars deserve love? What the fuck? Like, everyone's twisted perception of sexuality nowadays is just so craziness.
Aww.
He's like the nicest guy ever. So anyway,
That's a little bit into our relationship and the dynamics of fucking other people in a relationship.
so girls, call us.
Hola.
I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.